So before this video begins, I just want to touch on a couple things since there hasn't been that many uploads, and I'll talk about that in the video. But I am going to Road Atlanta FD, so if you live in the area and you want to meet up, say hi, whatever, I'll be at Road Atlanta with Raven, and obviously have my car and trailer in tow, because right after that we are going to VIR for the US Drift Shootout, which is a Pro-Am competition. It is a one-event opportunity to get a Pro 2 license. There's 40 drivers, double elimination, and lots of really good drivers. And it's at VIR, which is like a fast, pretty gnarly track. So it should be very exciting. These next couple videos are just going to be kind of preparing for that. And then also pretty stoked on another couple things. New tire sponsor, and kind of solidifying my deal with Brisk USA for spark plugs. Big shout out to my homie Chris. You guys have asked about him a lot. The other guy that's helping out with the car, he lives in Texas. He can't be here full time. So Tyler's here all the time, and Chris will fly in for certain events, and that's how it's going to work. So if you've been wondering about him, or like if he's just gone, he's not. He will actually be flying into Atlanta. I'll pick him up, and then we'll go to FD and VIR. The other thing is that I'm going to be dropping another channel that will be a little bit different, and a little bit different than we've seen in motorsports so far, and I think that you guys are really going to enjoy it, and it'll be kind of a breath of fresh air for a new content concept, and I'm just trying to work out the logistics with a few people to make it happen, but I think it'll be really cool. And I wish I could say more right now, and I probably shouldn't even say anything, but like I've been really excited to announce this thing. So that's coming shortly. I'm filming this on my phone, so it's a little shaky, my bad. But anyways, lots of talking in this video, lots of talking right now. I'm sorry. Enjoy, and I'll see hopefully a lot of you in Atlanta next week. What is going on, everybody? Today I am going to be working on the S14 with Tyler. He's on his way over here. We have a few things to do. Also, I have 2 batteries for my Canon G7X, and I've lost both chargers in the process of moving. So I have 2 half-full batteries, and I'm going to try and make that work for today's video, and then pick up a charger. Right now I've got the glass repair guy over here fixing my windshield. Finally, new windshield. Needed that. It was getting really bad, and the sun glare would actually like it would make it so you couldn't even see when you drove. So we only have a few things to do before we leave for our trip. One of those things is a nut and bolt check after testing. We're going to check the drive shaft, the axles, pretty much everything, because the whole car was basically apart. And then we have to put in this 4-post kill switch that I've been talking about for a while. The hard part was finding connectors that were basically a ½ inch. And then throw in the cage padding. And we need to throw a V-band clamp on the exhaust. And other than that, she's pretty freaking good. We're gonna get an alignment this week, or next week, at Njuku. But I'm gonna run to the store right now while Tyler gets the car up on jack stands. So I'll bring you guys along, and we'll try and track down what we need. All right, so I just left Ace because there's not a Harbor Freight anywhere near here. You see how this is a 4-post kill switch? These things are ½ inch, which is very big. So I've got to get a ring terminal that will go over that. Now I found some, but these ones are only -10. These ones are only a 10 gauge wire, and so this will work for some of the stuff. Check it out. But for the main power, which is the battery, I need something with a ½ inch ring terminal, but that fits a 2 gauge wire, or 2 or 0. I can't remember what it is. But anyways, so I gotta go find that. I got some more P-clamps for another project that we've been working on, which is trailer, or lights in the trailer. And we got those strung up last night, and I'll show you guys as soon as I get home. but I got some more P-clamps for that. And then that's it. So pretty crazy, after running around and going to multiple stores and not finding what I needed, I went to this place called the Land Auto Parts, and it's a full-on speed shop and machine shop, and I got everything I needed. And it was really cool, and they have AN fittings, hydraulic hoses, high pressure lines, everything right there. And I got everything I needed. Stoked. All right, I made it back to the shop, or back to my house. It's weird because this is like not really a shop, but gave the engine bay a good little pressure wash, get it looking nice and pretty. And then the trunk, after it flew off at the track, I had to peel all the vinyl off, and when I peeled the vinyl off, I took some of the old paint off, so I've been sanding it, trying to get it nice and smooth before I lay down the new vinyl. And then I wanted to show you guys this. It's not finished yet, but hopefully by the end of tonight. Tyler just had to take off and go home. So, let's see the wires hanging down, but we strung up some lights, and they are extremely bright and do the perfect job. And the way we did it was not to a switch, but the generator sits outside of the trailer there. And then we run a cord into the trailer to a power brick. This one will be like P-clipped up behind the tire rack, way up there, and then it'll go to the back one. And then this one comes off and it'll be P-clipped up to a power brick to the cable that comes to the bottom of the trailer. So it's definitely like the budget light system, but it's gonna work fine. Well, I know it works fine because we turned on the lights last night and it's perfect. So I gotta finish that up tonight, start loading the trailer for our long journey, clean it out, sweep it, and get our other spare parts rack up. I painted that earlier today. Right here. So I've got a self-tapper that to the wall. And we've got new trailer tires on the way, trailer spare there. Just trying to make moves, you know? Just trying to make moves. Now that I've got the trunk sanded down as much as possible because I ran out of sandpaper. Feels pretty smooth though. The only problem is if you don't sand enough, well, you can't really see, but you will notice with the vinyl. So I've got my piece of vinyl cut here, and Raven's gonna help me. Please and thank you. So I haven't made it to the vinyl on the trunk yet, but I've been going through all my bins trying to get everything ready. Little pre-prep. That way I can avoid last minute shit, because that's how it always goes, and I'm trying to really avoid that. But some homies came over and helped me out. They're actually going to watch Princess and Carlos while we're out of town. We were going to bring them, but now we're not. Got the generator all strapped up, running, through oil in it. It's powering the lights in here. Everything's all strung up there. And then getting the second spare parts wall all sorted out, and yeah, it's going good. It's now the next day and I still don't have internet. I guess there's no line or like wiring for internet service out here, so there's just no way to get internet, which sucks. So I'm like trying to figure that out. I'm having to drive like to a Starbucks to upload and whatnot. So yeah, this video, a little all over the place, multiple days of filming. I'm just gonna be packing for our trip. And so I'm gonna put this video out hopefully tonight, which is today's Saturday. I did a little Harbor Freight run earlier today, and I got another jack. That way I can have one in the trailer and one in the shop. And then I got like another little organizer, some more ratchet straps, some P-clamps, some random shit. So that's what I did today. So I'm gonna continue to like pack and stuff. Probably not film it. I'll just probably end the video here. I've been feeling a little off lately with like uploads and stuff, and I think it's just because of the move and not having like consistent internet and whatnot. So hopefully I get back in the swing of things. Unfortunately, it's hard to get back into the swing of things because we're about to go out of town. But you know, it is what it is. And yeah, thanks for watching. I'll see you guys hopefully Monday, going to pick up tires in Miami. Peace. And don't forget to subscribe because we're about to hit 100,000 subs. I think we're like 99,500. So if you want to, that would be dope.